to my channel. It's your girl Katelynn. If this is your first time here, I focus on lifestyle, beauty, travel, and plus size styling videos. So if that sounds like something that you are interested in, then go ahead and click the subscribe button. Y'all, today we are diving into budgeting for success. Maybe you want to save money for a new house, a new car, that vacation that you have been eyeing, or maybe you just want to get a handle on your finances. But this video is for you if that is the case. So go ahead, get your coffee, get your pen and paper, and we are going to start our budget off right in 2025. So what is a budget? A budget is a plan that you write down and to decide what you will be doing with the money that you bring in, whether that is monthly, weekly, bi-weekly, and a budget shows how much money you spend each month, each week, every time you get paid. So why is having a budget so important? And what is the importance of a budget, I should say? So the importance of a budget is allow yourself to see where you are spending your money on. It allows yourself to see how much money you are bringing in and how much money you are taking out of your account, right? So if you don't have a budget and you have no idea where to start, don't worry, I got you. But understand that a budget is not about restricting you from doing the things that you like to do, but it's a plan that allows you to incorporate some things that you want to do while maintaining your income, as well as paying down debt, saving for whatever it is that you want to save for, and just getting a handle on your finances. So the first step in creating a budget is setting your goals, your financial goals. Basically, what is it that you're working toward? Like, what is it that you're trying to save your money for? Like I said, is it a new car? Is it a down payment on a new home? Is it I already said car. Is it a travel location that you want to go to that's very, very expensive? Or is it just that you want to save money just to have a cushion for one of those rainy days? Whatever that goal is, you need to be able to understand it and write it down. So you should create at least 3 categories for your budget. You should have a short-term goal, a mid-term goal, and a long-term goal. So what exactly does that mean? So when it comes down to a short-term goal, you're looking at a vacation. You're looking at, I want to say, $500 in 6 weeks. You're looking at, I want to purchase this new bag that I saw when I was in the mall, and I know it's going to cost me an arm and a leg, so I want to save for that. That is what your short-term goals could be. So a mid-term goal, example, it could be saving for a car. It could be saving for a down payment on a car. It could be paying off your debt for your student loans. It could be building an emergency fund. Examples of long-term goals: retirement, buying a home, saving for a home, or investing in your education or your kids' education. So the key to being successful when it comes down to your goals, your financial goals, and your budget is to aim for something that is achievable and attainable. For example, it could be, hey, I want to save $12,000 in a year, in 12 months. Or it could be, I want to save $300 in 12 weeks. Whatever it is, look at your finances, look at your income, look at your debt, and see what is reasonable for you. Measure your goals, measure what is attainable and achievable for you. Okay, so now that you have your budget and now that you understand what a budget is for, it's time for you to get your paper and your pen and start writing down. You need to write down what your expenses are and what your income is. You need to write down for your expenses. You need to figure out what your fixed expenses are, and those expenses are things that will never change. So if you have a mortgage, your mortgage is likely about the same amount every month. If you pay rent, utilities, normally those are fixed expenses that basically comes every month. Unless you live at home with your mom or dad, something like that, you're basically going to spend the same amount of money or give or take extra money, but those expenses never changes. So variable expenses. Variable expenses are those expenses that you really can kind of do without, And so it's eating out, entertainment, subscriptions, dining out, all of that. Those are variable expenses where they may come this month and they may not. So you have your fixed expenses, which will come every month. It may change the amount of money that you have to pay out, but each month you know you have rent that is due, you have a mortgage that is due, or you may have utilities that is due. For your variable expenses, you may eat out this month and you may not. So those variable expenses do change month to month, week to week. Okay, just for you, I've linked a budget template to help you get started. Go ahead and check out the description box, download that free template. It should help you. Of course, if you have any questions, feel free to comment. Okay, so the next step is for you to allocate your income. When you allocate your income, most of the common methods are the 50, 30, and 20 rule. And what does the 50, 30, 20 rule mean? Basically, 50% of your income should go towards your home, it should go toward groceries, and it should go towards your transportation. 30% of your income should go towards your wants. So that's like shopping, dining, hobbies, and things like that. 20% of your income should be for savings and debt repayment. So 50, 30, 20. If you are finding yourself where you are spending more money on your shopping and you're not paying your bills, and then you're spending, you have no savings or anything like that, I don't know what type of rule that is, but it ain't working for you, clearly. So therefore, you need to change your mindset to needs and wants. Yes, you need a home. Yes, you need lights. So that's very important. Your money should be going toward that. 30% should be going toward your wants, because one thing that I have found is that when people tackle their budget, even me, when I have tackled my budget and I have started to like really look at my finances, then I see no room where I am happy. I'm working basically to pay bills. So you do need that cushion where you are able to save some money as well as enjoy the money that you have coming in. So also another key thing to remember is your rule, your 50, 30, 20 rule is flexible. So if you see that, you know what, I want to spend more of my income on paying down debt and maybe less shopping, so your rule may be 50% toward your needs, the things that you have to pay, and then you may have where 10% will only go for your entertainment, shopping, eating out, and all of that. And then 40% will be taking the opportunity to pay down debt, to save more money. However you decide to create your budget template, do it the best way for your income. Now, I want to help you or provide you with a few tips on actually sticking to a budget. Anything that you start out with, it can be very, very confusing. It can be very time consuming. Okay, so tips for sticking within your budget. Number one, always write down your income and your expense, whether that is weekly, bi-weekly, monthly, however, whenever you spend your money and whatever you spend your money on, you need to be writing it down so that you'll know, hey, I'm spending more money on shopping than I am paying down debt or saving for a rainy day. You can use an app, you can use a notebook, but make sure that you use something that you are going to stick to and that you have visible sight of this. So I say use your phone because you're always going to have your phone. But if you're a pen and paper girl like myself, then go ahead and get you a pen and get you a nice notebook. Put your month, put your year, and then start jotting down your expenses. Another tip is to avoid impulse shopping or buying or purchases. I know for me, sometimes, you know, I will have this, I don't know what it is, this spell where I am like, oh, I need to go ahead and just buy this. Like, I need this pillow, so we need pillows. I'm gonna buy pillows. Instead of doing impulse shopping, think about it. Think on it for 24 hours and say to yourself, okay, do I really need to get this? Can I wait another month? Will this item be here in 2 months? Will I find something else that intrigue my interest, you know, in 6 months? Think about it for 24 hours. Do not do impulse shopping. And I know what a lot of people think, oh, if I buy it, I can return it. I don't know how many times I have said that. I have bought things and guess what? The tag is still on them. Or I have purchased it and I don't like it, but because I lost the freaking receipt, or because I may have taken too long to return it, it is now stuck in my home. So think about that. Make sure that you do not have any impulse shopping. So remember that a budget is not about restricting you from purchasing something that you want, but it's about you having the will and the power to take control of your finances, really stick to something that you want to achieve later on in life, or a common goal that you want to achieve. The most important thing to remember is that consistency is the key. Rome was not built overnight. You will not tackle your finances overnight. It will take time, and it will also take time and you being repetitive in doing it each and every week. So I'm going to end this video. I hope you guys have learned something from me today. If you have any questions, feel free to drop them down in the comments below. I would love to hear from you, and stay tuned for the next video concerning our budget success. Now, if you have made it to the end of this video and you have not subscribed, but you enjoyed the video, come on over. I would love to have you. Again, I talk about lifestyle, beauty, travel, and plus size fashion videos. And of course, you guys know budget is part of the lifestyle, because guess what? It's life, right? So if you have enjoyed this video, go ahead and click the subscribe button. Okay, y'all. I'll see you guys later. Bye.